Hi guys, welcome back. You might notice I'm displaying my desktop here. That's because I'm going to be trying to play on performance mode. Because if you notice in the previous stream that we just did, and I just restarted my laptop, the FPS that I was running on unlimited just felt so much nicer than playing on 240, right? Not sure what the reasoning is behind that, but I think when you have it on unlimited, it does allow the minimum frames to hit a much higher amount. So when you're actually playing, because it's a higher frame rate, it's the minimum frames are also higher, right? And then it's just making a much more stable gameplay. So when you're playing on 240, your minimum frames are much lower. Even sometimes mine go down to 130, or they go down to like something really low, and it ruins the game and it makes it really hard to play. It's like screen tearing, and it kind of sucks. I might actually try playing some sort of stretch res for the FPS boost, because after playing with that FPS, I think it's well worth it. I know a lot of players play on 1722 by 1080, so I might try that. But other than, honestly, stretch res is not really for me. I might just try playing on 1600 by 900, because yeah, that's just 16 by 9. That should get us an FPS boost. Before I put it into performance mode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an FPS check on DX12. So we can do DX12, 1920 by 1080, DX12, 1600 by 900 with the same settings, which is basically like low meshes on DX12. And then this is the loadout I'm using. I'm not sure why I have the spoon on, but I have the spoon on. The mouse is plugged in by wire right now. It's charging because it was dying while I was doing my warm-up. Pretty solid warm-up, by the way. Just doing the Mortos map and nothing else as a warm-up is actually a solid warm-up, because when you're doing other things like, for example, when you're running, what's it called? Certain training maps, you're not playing as real players, and that in itself is not as good of a warm-up. Whereas playing against real players at all times for warm-up is much better. So we can see here that we're getting, while we're streaming as well, close to 500 FPS. You're getting highest I've seen is 470, like 477, 480. Yeah, so the fans are starting to ramp up. When the fans ramp up, we'll start getting a bit better FPS. As you can see, we're closer to the 460, 470 range now. Getting 480s more commonly. The lows are in the 400s. So when you look at playing on 240 FPS, your lows going down to, let's say, 220 when you're in a map like this, it would go down to 220, it would go down to sometimes even, let's say, 180, 160. Those lows are also your FPS, right? So you can't just ignore them. That's like tearing. That's like, it's not good. So when you're on this, your highs and your lows are constantly above your refresh rate. So if you set your FPS to one above your refresh rate, for example, there's 360 here, that works really well. So let's say we're getting around 480 right now. I don't know. I'm actually just gonna take a quick video on my phone just to make sure I can tell the difference here. So I'm gonna take a video on my phone. So this is 1920 by 1080 DX12. The frames are this. We're hitting 490 sometimes, 480. Yeah. Once the fans are fully ramped up though. Okay. Then we're gonna switch over to 1600 by 900, and we should see our frames are more commonly on that. So I'm noticing my frames are dropping down to, my lower frames are actually dropping, And a reason for this could be that because I'm on AMD, there is resolution scaling on AMD, and if you're playing with resolution scaling on, it basically scales it for you using the AMD software, and basically when you play on 1920 by 1080, it will give you better FPS than play on any other one. So yeah, need to watch out for that. I might be able to fix that though. We just got a friend request, but we're getting solid 480, solid 470, right? 500 we just hit. Yeah, so the FPS is a little bit higher for sure. This is 1600 by 900 on the X12. All right, now I'm gonna watch back the other video because we can see the lows here are close to 400 and they're stable around there. Stable being close to 400, but they're, let's see what they are on the X12. Yeah, so they're much less stable. Okay. On 1920 by 1080, they're much less stable and they were lower too. So that's big time helpful. Actually, right now we're getting 3 something. Oh no, it's looking like the frames are worse right now, honestly. On 1600 by 900, they're looking worse currently. If you look in the top right, you guys might not be able to see that very well, but it's not as good, I'd say. But yeah. I'm gonna go back up to 1920 by 1080, and we're gonna look at the same thing, and you'll watch that. It's probably the heat or something, but the frames are down now. That was fast. Maybe running the higher frames is overheating the laptop real quick, but here you go. Now we're back up to close to the 500 range. The frames are around 400 again on the lows. This is what we were seeing earlier. There you go. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we can tell that there's a difference there. So I'm gonna have to go into my adrenaline. We're in gaming right now already on Fortnite. Let's see, anti-lag, blah blah blah. Vertical refresh, performance, surface, more optimal texture, typically has minimal impact on the image quality. So we don't need a, I can just turn that off really. And I can, where was it? It was this, like image sharpening, I think, or super resolution. It was super resolution, right? So if I turn this enabled, game restart required, okay. Sharpen effect. Alright, let's try this on 70. And I'm not 100% sure what this does, but do that. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, disabled. We're gonna enable this now. Let's leave on 75. Always off. Enhance sync off. Image sharpening off. Cancel. Anti-lag. What the hell was that noise? Anyway, this should be override, 2x, multi, morphological, anti-aliasing, blah blah blah. We can leave this off. Performance enabled, override, AMD optimized. We can do. We can just override it. Okay. I'm gonna close my game now. There is display scaling here. Okay, interesting. Whoa. Damn, I don't know if you guys can see this. That looks crazy. Okay. Add custom colors. Brightness, saturation, all this stuff. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Anyway. None of that's needed. My colors are kind of nice. Either way, let's jump back in here and we'll test the difference between 1920 by 1080 and 1600 by 900. Or even lower ones or something. Okay. Start the game. Frames. Looks good. I tend to do this. Okay. And drop in place. 500 frames off the bat. Okay, we're looking at sky. It's looking better already. Like, that's looking way better already. This is 1920 by 1080. Quick recording, 1920 by 1080 DX12 with super resolution on. Just gonna invite from Norix. Okay, let's do 1600 by 900. I'm gonna give this like a little bit of time. The frames are even worse. What? I did not press anything. Did it just accept it for me? Alright, anyway, the frames are way lower. But they look good in this.
No, like we going shopping for dinners.
Oh.
Hello?
Yo, hold on, wait a second. You could make
Give me a sec, I'm just doing something. I'll join you guys in a sec.
teriyaki chicken. You can make like a.
Okay. 1920 by 1080, better FPS. Let's try 128 by 720. Frames are even lower. Interesting. Alright, what if we go back in here, apply. Okay. Come back in here and I go into 100%. Zero percent. Disable it. I reckon the best choice here seems just to I should have put it into performance mode when I did that, honestly. But yeah, it seems the best option is to just use regular FPS boosts and stick to 1920 by 1080 on this. Some music. This thing's so cool. The little, what's it called? The USB thing that came with the Lamjet Atlantis. It's like you plug the actual USB into it, and then you plug the cord of the mouse into the bit, and it acts as a receiver. It's like, and it looks like a crystal. It's mad. Anyway, okay, let's go to restart. Let's restart the game. We'll have to go to the game files here. We'll leave. I do not have read only checked. Yeah, we get the game started back up. That does not look smooth. Well, it kind of does. I think I just adjusted things way too well. Like 240 Hz, I'm so used to it. It doesn't really even look. Yeah, but that's how bad my internet is, man. Come on. Oh my god. We got a ping spike while loading in, and we got an error. That's crazy. But yeah, I just kind of adjust to the 240 Hz, and you're like, you can do better. It's like, bro, that's 240 Hz. What are you talking about? It's crazy. 240 Hz is top tier, bro. Seems so casual to me now. Anyway, we cancel. Let me see what we've got here. Easy. Let's not do anything here real quick. I think it might be perfect anyway. Pretty sure it should be. The frames are low. Okay, there you go. Oh my god, that's a massive boost when the screen went black. You get better frames when you look in the ground, don't you? When you look in the air, that's a boost in FPS. That's like 100 FPS boost, bro. That's crazy. Sorry, max. Yeah, that's like almost 100 FPS boost. Now, I never used this. I never used performance mode because it felt so unstable. Oh my god, that's so responsive. Like it felt so unstable to use. Like I used to get mad frame tearing. I knew I got worse FPS in DX12, but there wasn't much frame tearing. Like yeah, there's definitely some frame tearing here. The builds actually look different. Like even if you have low meshes in DX12 versus performance mode, they look different. I hate this pickaxe, bro. It's just annoying. I need to find something to do from there. Here. When I'm higher in the air. here, I could straight up just go the reverse direction though. I could come from under here. I don't know. Because I end up just resetting this shit because I run in that way. Because I'm used to being able to just kind of run that way. Because when I flip this, I run through this wall. But if I flip this, I could flip it this way. Right? Yeah, you can. And that actually works better. You can easily reset and block your head. And get better control. I know, I don't tend to edit my stairs this way a lot, but I really should get used to it. Also, I've been pushing boxes kind of like this. Let me test this. Right? Nah, you're free, bro. Dab around peek. Do this. You got a headshot. You got a height advantage. It's still 50-50, but it's more like a 70-20 fight. 70-20. Because it's height advantage. Easier for you to get the headshot than them. Especially if you have that cone there. They have to deal with all of that. Being in the way. Remember, my mouse is hooked up to a cord right now, so I'm kinda I'm just dragging it around. No bungee or nothing. This is charging. Yeah, now this is nice. This is nice. I might just stick to performance mode. It's quite nice. Let's check it down to 240 frames. I might cap my frames at 260. That way it gives room to move, you know? Right, if I put on 360 now, watch. My lows will be higher. But then if I put up unlimited, look how high my lows just jumped to, bro. My lows are the same as my highs were, bro. You can see how quad edits are good for a warm-up, or to keep you warm. But I don't see how they're useful in an actual game situation though. Unless you like doing this, but you could just switch your direction to forwards. But even if you have a stair, it's like same edit. It's like why would you press a cone here instead of a stair? Okay, whatever. Close the game. Come fly away with me. We're rising. That was good. I used to set this to 1, but it would just like put my what's it called? Not sure if I can change this, but I used to just set my brightness to 0, basically, to 50%, whatever it is. 1,000 views. You can delete the DX12 shaders now. Use headphone mode, what? Does that change something? This is an important one. Make sure you have this on, guys. So the default, okay, so ES31 is a default like feature level for Android devices. So that's what that means. Damn. So when you talk about feature level, that's crazy. Wow, Unreal Engine is very thorough. That's nice to see. Anyway, it looks like we're done here. Yeah. Let's run some Fortnite, shall we? What up? I'm gonna watch some Netflix on my phone.
Guy, but he's really bad.
Yeah, no, that other sounds terrible, eh? Noodles in your lobby. I can just tell by his voice.
Yeah, so, this guy's on my
Hello?
phone though, this Volt.
Oh, you just got destroyed, cunt.
What are you guys playing?
Me, Bolts, Cloudy, and me.
Okay.
That's them three. Nate, you keep
Oh,
playing
fire.
that thing you're playing.
I
We're
just
doing a
switched to
3v3,
performance
we're doing a
mode.
3v3. We're doing a 3v3.
Nobody gives a fuck. Shut up.
Okay, I mean, Cloudy, who are you, cunt? You're unknown in
Who the
every
fuck
PC.
are you, cunt?
Just
I'm the
chill
big
out.
emu. That's
Yeah,
who
you
I
guys
am.
are
You're
annoying.
nobody.
Oi,
You
Nate,
are
Nate.
nobody.
Yo.
You're annoying as fuck. Ugh. Let me go back to playing some Turtle Wars. Turtle Wars is dope. It's a great warm up. It's a great practice. Right? So I'd like to warm up and practice at the same time. Turn my mouse back on. Let's check how much charge we've got here. 75, that's good. Why is the game capture not working? There you go. Beautiful. Yep. I forgot to set a new cap for the frames. But yeah, it feels way different. It feels so different. Look at my frames. Feels like a different game. happening with my ping? I'm not sure if I can get used to playing on this though. Nanite virtualized geometry? High-end geometry which improves geometry needs to become lower frame rate. Why would you have that in low performance mode? What? Why would you have anything that can lower FPS in performance mode? That's literally the reverse of what it's meant to be doing. Can someone explain to me what's happening with my ping? What is happening with my ping? $15. Okay. No shotgun ammo, bro. Okay, I'm loading into a new one. Alright. What is that? Oh, what the shit, bro. Almost beat him. Extra kitten. That's the same kid I was playing against earlier. With his blue soccer skin. Same kid. He's still playing. so much more responsive, bro. Performance mode is so much more responsive. How have I not changed my pickaxe yet, man? Where did that go up? Oh yeah, I should reload now. Oh my god, thank god. Let's peek. Damn, that pull-out time of the scar? This one really is slow. Of course he's just healing, bruh. Super speed heals, bro. Mortos, you're so smart to add that shit into your game. Yeah, added it to make it a bit harder. You need to forget everything previously knew and just do what needs to be done. Honestly. What a bitch. I'm a bitch. Missed. This feels so weird. My aim is... The timings are weird. The timings are all super weird. That's probably why pros don't like switching, is because the timings are off. I don't give a shit about FPS. I have plenty of that shit. 2 teammates here. Which is fine. Everything else. Maybe this one wasn't coming from the back. Inside the boxes, bro. I didn't place a wall, bro. What's wrong with my... What about tarping? Bro, that shit's just fucking annoying. Other than Blue Bitch with his steroids. Sit properly. Okay, let's go. Come on, you blue bitch. Come at me, bitch. Blue bitch. 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 I turned my aimer on. All it took was sitting up. That motherfucker's still in the game. Come here. Come here. There he is. Yup. I love how the builds break the first one that's edited. So my wall just breaks the second edited. Seven 25 25. It's 1 HP. You turn my aim up back on. Chair's too low. I can sit up, but that's still not enough to put my body in the right position to play the game. overshooting everything. Did my shot not connect? Did I miss? I thought I was on his head. Extra kitten. I'm pretty sure I went for that wall. I like the sense. Looks like a 6 though. I have some questioning to do. Change the spoon, this motherfucker. Oh my god. That's how my headphones are supposed to sound, eh? Let me put it up. Let's put the volume up. That's loud. Whoever says this is not the greatest sense is just bruh. .800 DPI, the best sense in the game. Come on, lads, come on. Best sense in the game. You can't tell me otherwise. Alright. Damn, the shot's allowed. That's so loud. That's so loud. Okay. You don't know if it's not anymore. Damn. Uruguay X Deadeye. What's happening to my character? Can I fix it? Oh, I want a pickaxe. It's okay. I didn't expect him to do that move though. That's quite interesting. Oh, it knows. Don't worry. Insane in a sense, bro. This is trash. Idiot. Bop, bop. Bop. Ah! No, take one, please! No! No, take one, please! Ah! These are the fucking builds. Alright. What the fuck is that? Fuck you. Yeah. Bop. $200. I've been bought. It's confirmed. Oh my god, the confirmed. Dodge. MP. Miss. Take high ground. Fall down. On him. Bop. 200. Fix your sense. Poor kid. Ah! No ping, please. please. You know what? Oh, beautiful. You can't be missing that shot. That was a nice edit, man. Still right through that. This sense is just too beautiful. Uruguay. Uruguay. Headshots! Headshots, bro. Not even trying. It's just straight on the head. It's like, bro. I'm gonna just cone you here real quick. Yep. That's my floor, bro. What are you talking about? That's right. No, like here, this is my territory. How's your head feeling? No. Oh. Nice shot. We're gonna take a right hand peek though. That shit would have been crazy if I took a right hand peek. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm actually just gonna go up in the extra one. You gonna give me a free edit? Right? Thanks, buddy. Oh. Wow. He's gonna stop missing his shots. Oh, he's happy now. Oh, he's happy now. He's content. problem with these types of players is I know exactly how to play. This guy, his control play. He thinks he's really good because he can do some fucking side jumps. The reality is, this playstyle is just making up for shit he likes. For instance, his side jumps. It's making up for not being able to do much else that's protective. Play the game. Imagine a shotgun doing 160 from that distance, bro. One of those guys that builds like that, and then when he sees people leaving, starts building like a pro or some shit. Yeah. TikTok. That's what I thought. The hell? Take me back to lobby? Yep. Oh man, I'm not in mid play this game.